After death, you will find yourself in another form, an image that will appear physical to you to a large degree, as long as you do not try to manipulate within the physical system with it. In other words, you will appear in a body, but you cannot move objects with it. Not yet. Then the difference between it and the physical body will become obvious, because you will see the differences in the manipulation of things. Right? There's an order of personalities, or so-called honorary guard, who are ever ready to help you and to lend you assistance. This guard is made up of people still alive and some of them, in your terms, dead. They help orient those who will not be returning to the physical body. They help to relax them, to guide them, to show them what to do next. It is important to learn and project consciousness and knowledge of the mobility of consciousness so we can experience the after-death environment before that, and learn the condition that will be encountered so we will not waste the time on pretending being dead. The after-death environment is more intense and joyful. It's wonderful. You will simply be learning to operate in a new environment in which different laws apply, which are far less limiting than the physical ones. Yet, even this state of experience may vary on your own individual beliefs, and it is in a state of becoming. It's all up to you. For many will continue into other physical lives straight away. Some will exist and develop their abilities in different systems of reality, and so, for a while, will remain in this intermediary state. We must use our abilities after death, and also face up to yourself for those that you did not use during your previous experience. Those of you who had faith in life after death will find it much easier to accustom yourselves to the new conditions. Consciousness, as we know it, is used to the brief gaps of the physical non-existence. Longer gaps disorient it a little bit. When body sleeps, consciousness often leaves the physical system for very long periods in our terms. But since it is not in a normally physical awakening state, it is not aware of these gaps, and is relatively unconcerned. If consciousness vacated the body for the same amount of time from a normally physically awake state, it would consider itself dead, for it couldn't rationalize the gap of dimension and experience. Telepathy operates without distortion in this afterlife period, so you must deal with the true relationship that exists between you and relatives and friends, yet whether or not you accept and learn from interior motives in yourself will still be up to you. In other words, you can just face everybody and still not learn from it anything. The opportunities for growth and development are very rich, and the learning methods at my disposal are very effective. One learns his previous existence and how his experiences were the result of his own thoughts and emotions, and how these affected others. Until this examination is through, you are not yet aware of the larger portions of your own identity. When you realize the significance and meanings of the life you have just left, then you are ready for conscious knowledge of your other existences. You become aware then of an expanded awareness, which includes in what you are called other lives. Then you plan your next physical existence, if you want one. You can instead enter another level of reality, and then return to a physical existence. Sometimes intellect doesn't go along with the feelings, and can deny them or attempt to argue itself out of its present independence from the body. When dying and seeing your own body, one have variation in behavior, each results of individual background, knowledge and habit. Some have vivid thoughts and emotions that will form his physical reality and experience after death as well. Everyone gets what he expects to get. Then after a while everyone is told the true situation of existence. Religions fulfill the purpose to help rehabilitate people at first after death. Otherwise, person can be confused, creating 10 environments within the flicker of an eye. By the rhythm of his thoughts, that is immediately after death occurs. All of the hallucinatory activities take place usually some short time following death. Those individuals who are aware of their situation can not only have a life review, but also a self-examination to see their abilities, weak points, etc. In one way, our physical existence is the result of mass hallucination. Vast gulfs exist between one man's reality and another's. After death, experience has as much organization, highly intricate and involved, as you know now. Some persons have to visualize their life as an image so they can deal with it. There is no one after-death reality, but each experience is different. For example, some who are ill imagine hospitals and rest homes till they know there's nothing wrong with them, because it's all in the head actually. It all depends on how they perceive themselves. Some still project ill conditions upon the new body as they did before. They are given various treatment of a psychic nature and explained that the condition of a body is created by them, by their beliefs. These centers or hospitals are not physical but maintained by guides who help around. It is like mass hallucinations as well. There are also training centers where the nature of reality is explained in relation with personal ability to understand and perceive it. There are also classes for those who choose to come back to reality, to study how to translate thoughts into physical and so on.